Alright, so now that we found the absolute value of a couple things, I'm going to give you the definition. So absolute value of a number is just the distance from 0. So the absolute value of negative 5 is 5 because it is 5 units away from 0. The absolute value of 4 is 4 because it is 4 units away from 0. If you start thinking about absolute value in this way, it'll make finding the absolute value of more complicated numbers a lot easier. Okay? So right here, I'm just going to start thinking 12 is 12 away from 0. So absolute value is 12 away from 0. The distance of 12 is 12. Okay, the distance of negative 125 is 125 away from 0. Or the distance of negative 7 plus 6, remember that negative 7 plus 6 is just going to be the absolute value of negative 1, which is 1 away from 0. Okay? Alright. So, we're going to find these. So these graphs are specifically here just to help you imagine this. So if this is 0, and this is 5, well, negative 5, and this is 5, which one is 5 away from 0? Both. So in the case of absolute value, x actually has two values that it can be. X can either be 5 or negative 5. And now I can write this like this, or I can write this like this. In other words, meaning my answer is two things. Okay, so the absolute value of 12, that one's fairly easy. So if this is 0, I want to go 12 away from 0 that way, and 12 away from 0 that way. So this one would be positive 12, and this one would be negative 12. So then x would equal both negative 12 and 12. Now don't be like me and write them absolutely in the wrong order. Please actually try to write it as negative 5, 5. Write it in numerical order. It's just better that way. Okay, so what I want you guys to do now is give this one a shot. See if you can say how many that is, and we'll come back together on these two problems. All right? Okay, go ahead and do that.